cars accelerate up towards the timing line, the lights will change, and 1 hour of GT racing, or the remainder of 1 hour of GT racing, is underway. There's a car in the wall in the background already. Somebody pulled out of the draft and got into the pit wall. They've all survived it, but drama into the first corner, 3 wide, and there, big problems on the outside line. That looks like Lucas Legeray is out of the race already. Now, I was going to say, good start made by Dries van Thor, but a better one by Marcello, who gets up the inside of Ricardo Fella. Fella fights back into turn 3, rounds Marcello out wide, and up the inside tries to go Albert Costa in the Ferrari, and he looks to make a move.
Yes, Costa's in the right part of the racetrack now, but Marcello's going to face him down, swoop around the outside up to Schleifel. So, I mean, a very forceful, aggressive start from Marcello, but he knew he had to do it. He tried almost, he succeeded in getting past Feller, but again, he was sort of outmaneuvered coming through the Hugenholz hairpin bend.
It looks as though also number 18 Lamborghini of Paul Meyer did not make the start. But in the meantime, it was Lucas Legeray with damage that we lost. We'll piece all the replays together. There he is, limping back. But that's the end of the race, and that's the end of any mathematical hope. And now look for the race lead. Marcello's off the road. He's all sideways. He's in the gravel. This could be a disaster for the championship. The championship leader off the road. Down through the order he tumbles.
Too ambitious, trying to go the wrong way, the long way around the outside. Into turn 10 on Ricardo Feller, caught the damper part of the racetrack and just slid off. Nothing he could do.
And now we have got a motor race, haven't we? Because watching Marcello fight back is going to be well worth watching. Rossi's in strife on the outside. Engelhardt in the green Porsche up the curb on the inside. This much more slippery part of the circuit compared to the first part of the lap. Ricardo Feller trying to get away. That is Jordan Love crawling all over the back of Alex Arca. Ricardo Feller is away and gone.
And all pressure that he had from Marcello has evaporated halfway around the opening lap. So Feller is in the palm seat and he's got a significant advantage coming across start-finish line on the second place. So Albert Costa 2.5 seconds behind. Caldarelli slides up the inside of Heinrich in the Porsche, and he makes it stick.
And this was Marcello's mistake, John.
Yes, indeed, on the outside of the racetrack, and you see all of a sudden, where is the grip? But it's non-existent, and he's sitting there as a passenger driving through the gravel. Has got to go the long way. Well, he's just going to drive back across the gravel to get back. Took the shortcut, made it work for him, and directly behind another was that one of the BMWs also just catching the gravel at the exit of the corner.
That was Nicholas Crutzen, which is significant in gold. This is Marcello from on board. He was lucky not to get stuck in the gravel, wasn't he?
I think maybe because the amount of rain that's fallen off and on over the day. Oh, look at the opposite lock. He knew before he got there he was in trouble. It was a big punt on his part, but the gravel, fortunately, isn't quite as, it's more compacted with the rain.
And we are back racing, and Ricardo Feller has gone early, coming out of turn 13. He will build the gap once more as they come over the line, racing again at Zandvoort.
So we wait to see where 88 comes through. It is currently in 14th position, directly behind Christian Engelhardt in the Porsche. Caldarelli's having to go defensive on Heinrich, and Heinrich thinks, can he get the nose up the inside of the Lamborghini? Well, he got alongside the rear wheel, but not sufficient to claim any ground. Now makes the cut back to make, not here, but coming into Hugenholz Airport, where he'll take the high line. Caldarelli covers that, but Heinrich should have the slightly better drive off. But has he got the pace to get anything with the Lamborghini? No, but he's certainly hassling Caldarelli all the way through these high-speed curves up to Skyflock.
As in comes Niederhauser, in comes Marcello.
Yes, so this is going to be key. A quick pit stop for the Kudos ASP Mercedes team, and likewise for the Porsche. But let's wait and see, can this be executed?
So Timo Boguslavski now, this is going to put pressure on. He's behind the wheel. New tyres go on the car. Lello walks around the back, out of the way. There, heading down the pit lane now, number 25 Audi that Patrick Niederhauser has given over to Owen Bastard. And Timo Boguslavski will rejoin the race now as well. This is going to be fascinating for the championship.
I think overall, the Kudos ASP Mercedes team will have gained on the little battle. So he comes out, he's made, I mean, he's suddenly from going into the pits effectively in the lead, but the team have done a good pit stop, got Boguslavski out ahead of cars that would be difficult to overtake. Oh dear, the McLaren off, and that's up at turn 10. That's
Patrick Kropinski, the team manager, team owner, and where that is, I rather fear we might be getting another interruption to the race. We'll see.
Boguslavski, sorry, looks like he got a bit squirrely under braking.
And that gives renewed optimism, doesn't it, for Guven, thinking if I apply the pressure, I might be able to have a go. Vermeulen leads Drudy by a second and a half. Owen Bastard is third. So this is the fight for fourth. Boguslawski, then Guven, then Martin, then Bart, then Weerts. So we've gone full course yellow with that car in the gravel, and also off the racetrack, number 54 Porsche. Adrian Delina has had a spin. That's in a really awkward place.
That's in a very bad. That's coming into Schreifeld. Again, maybe a mirror of what we had seen in qualifying this morning when one of the Lamborghinis driven by the local Dutchman went off. So he's got it rolling. There it is. Was that an assist, or was that all?
I think he was hit because the full course yellow was called, and I think Delina responded to it quicker than people behind. From what I think was number 9, Alberto Di Folco. This is on board.
The contact doesn't need to be particularly heavy at that part of the racetrack. You're coming up through a right-hand corner and you're beginning to bleed off on the throttle, so the car will be slightly unbalanced anyway.
Now he accelerates away. Boguslawski's got to go with them, but actually no, Vermeulen has not gone yet. Now he does, coming out of turn 14, blast away, and Drudy has got Owen Bastard's Audi tucked up behind him.
And Boguslawski is about to be mugged. He didn't stick to the tail of the Audi in third position, and Maxime Martin likewise trying to find a way through, coming down into Tarzan.
One place lost then to Guven, possibly another one to Martin, but in fairness, Boguslawski stood his ground, but he gets run out wide, and the BMW is going to go through. Is it? Yes, Martin clears him.
And that was all because of that restart. Now Boguslawski tries to go high to regain, but look, coming up the inside, you got Bart as well, so it needs to be absolutely on his toes. Boguslawski did not maintain that proximity to third position that he ought to have done at that restart, and he left himself wide open, not only for the Porsche but for Maxime Martin to find a way around.
And there, look, is Owen Bastard under attack from Guven, and Guven's under attack from Martin. Then you've got Boguslawski. Guven commits to the inside. There's not quite enough room. Martin to the outside.
And a good chance for Boguslawski likewise, because Guven compromised himself. Now the Mercedes, it comes up along the outside, but dives back very quickly, covered by the Porsche, back to the left-hand side of the racetrack, and the BMW and the Audi. So this race, certainly for these last podium positions, by no means over.
Boguslawski is alongside Guven, who is just to the left, and I think the Mercedes might get through. Let's see. Yes, he does, but he's on the wrong line for the next corner. Guven dives up the inside of the Audi as well. Martin's gone. Look, he's clear. He's away. And now Guven is up alongside Bastard. Side by side they run. The Porsche has the inside from the slot rocket back. Now up towards Skyflack this time around on the outside.
Contact.
Off goes the Audi. The Porsche avoids it, but runs wide, and Boguslawski's gained 2 places back.
Absolutely, and I'm sitting there watched what was happening. Audi's going to get back on track, but the Porsche may not. And again, the battling BMW's and Frank Berg doing a great job on his return to the scene of that 77 Mercedes. And side-by-side contact, Porsche got clobbered. Audi up the inside, Bata, really, I mean, you can see how quickly he was going. Both cars get back on here on board. This is the bird's eye view, or the Boguslawski's eye view of all this action out through turn 4. Then side-by-side, was there contact in 5, or did it wait until we got up the hill, up into his turn? And then, hit the curb on the inside, which pushed the car wide. It wasn't intentional. That just, he caught the curb, car was deflected to the left, caught the Porsche, and that would be a tale of woe.
That's for the overall lead. Drudy to the outside line. Can't do it there, but he'll have the inside line for the next corner. This is toe-to-toe, and it's crucial for the outcome of the championship. Audi briefly ahead, Audi fully ahead. Drudy has done it. Fantastic.
Good professional race and overtake by Matteo Drudy, and likewise for Vermeulen. He could have thrown everything away, could have seen both cars out, but he gave sufficient racing ground, and he gave up that win, that potential win, but we've still got 4.5 minutes remaining, so we don't know.
Race 1 at Zandvoort, it's a win for Matteo Drudy and Ricardo Feller. Audi wins in Holland. Drudy and Feller victorious, Vermeulen and Costa second, Maxime Martin, Valentino Rossi third ahead of Raffaele Marcello and Timo Boguslawski fourth. And that is a result, given that we had the car, 20th after Marcello went through the gravel. Ricardo Feller and Matteo Drudy, the winners, ahead of Albert Costa and Thierry Vermeulen, with Valentino Rossi and Maxime Martin taking third. Fourth, really good recovery after being in the gravel on lap 1, Raffaele Marcello and Timo Boguslawski. Fifth, Fred Bavish and Nicholas Bart, with sixth, Dries van Thor and Charles Weerts. Matteo Drudy, Ricardo Feller win at Zandvoort.